Hi, my name is Jo and I've been a patient of Hannah's since August 2020. I first got introduced to her by a friend of mine at work who knew I'd been having some difficulties with menopause symptoms, and I first of all went to one of her talks on menopause, and I just found it so interesting that there was so many symptoms. I think I had pretty much all of them as well, and it was just really good to get to know Hannah and what she could offer to help with. So I decided to become a patient. I signed up for the coaching element as well as the meds, and I'm really glad I did, because Hannah she's just brilliant. She made me feel so comfortable. I felt like she really understood sort of the issues that I was having, and she was able to tailor the medicines to what I needed for me as an individual, because I think when you're dealing with something like menopause, you tend to get a one-size-fits-all thing. I had been taking HRT at the beginning of that year. When lockdown hit, I couldn't get the medication that I'd been on, so I just had to come off it, sort of crash straight off it. And I think that's probably where the problem started even worse, because that was March. By August I was feeling pretty grim, and within weeks of taking my medications and talking through things with Hannah, I just felt so much better. I was sleeping better straight away. The sleep mix that she does is absolutely superb, and even that in itself just transformed me. Actually being able to get a good night's sleep without being kept awake boiling hot really got the night sweats under control, and just generally has made me sort of more aware of what's going on and taking time for myself. I think that was one of my biggest faults, probably, that I didn't spend enough time just looking after me. And I think when you get to the time of life of menopause, it's so important to look after yourself, because you can't really help anyone else when you're feeling absolutely dire. So yeah, Hannah's done so much for me, and even though I don't need as much medicine now, I am still continuing to see her, not as often, but still checking in, because I feel it really does help me to stay on track. And obviously she's always there at the end of the phone if I need a different top up in my medication. And yeah, I would just highly recommend her. I've recommended her to all my friends who are having similar issues with menopause, because it's really valuable, I think, to look at other things than just your GP. So yes, if you're thinking about it, then just give her a go, because I'm sure you won't regret it, because she's fantastic. Thanks so much, Hannah.